It's a really interesting learning moment for me when I finally decided I could not pursue music anymore, and I had to do something new. I didn't know I had to do business at the time, but I knew that my music life had to end. And I was this dutiful daughter. I was the good daughter. I was not the rebel. And I had a parent who was really interested in my music career. It meant a lot to my mom. And I think she even lived through that success in my music life. But for me, because I never pushed back, I felt obligated. I felt like I had to do this music. So I wasn't doing it for me. It didn't feed my soul after a while. And when I realized I could breathe without having to play piano that day or the next day, oh wow, now what? I didn't have another alternative, but I knew I couldn't keep doing something because it was satisfying my parents. Because we as young women have to satisfy what's right for us. And living a parent's dream gets us a lot of pats on the shoulder, but you can't live a life that way. I had gotten married, and as a newly married woman, I thought, wow, I can't do this music anymore. What am I going to do? And it was then that I started just having the courage to say, well, why not? I was pretty good at music. I'm pretty smart. I bet I'd be smart in something else too. And I just didn't let anything, I didn't know I couldn't do it. And I think that I was so lucky in my whole upbringing. I never knew no. I never knew couldn't, can't, won't. Just you aim for there, and you want to be a doctor? That's great. Be a doctor. So it was gradually, I started talking with my dad, and my dad was a CPA. I said, Dad, I don't know what to do now. And he said, well, why don't you go to business school and get an accounting degree? And I thought, well, that's great. I don't know what accounting is. And I was the only music major they'd ever had in this graduate program. But, when you don't know any better, you succeed. And I did really well. And the math, which, there are patterns in music, and there's harmonics, and there's a lot of math in the structure of the harmonies. But there's also discipline in mathematics, and there's math, obviously, in business as well. So it wasn't a very strange leap. At least it didn't seem strange to me. It might have been strange to somebody else. I just write my own script.